Alright, hey guys, so I'm gonna put this video up real quick. So I'm about to eat. Yeah, I finally get to eat. I have a fasting period. Going through OMAD now. So they like worked alternate day fasting, excuse me, to increase my brain drive and neurotrophic factor because that's really important to me to have that increased for my goals of learning languages. Last night I was able to learn the language. I was able to study Spanish for a while until the fire alarm went off. Wasn't my fault actually. I actually didn't do it. A neighbor in the building burned some cookies and set off the entire fire alarm. Oddly enough, I got to show after we evacuated the firefighters, so everyone was going to be able to go in. I got to come back out in my T-Rex suit and entertain the firefighters. That was amusing. So today I'm going to talk, over the next few days I've got, so Saturday, which will be in the 4th and the 30th of March. So April 4th, I'm going to make a big announcement, which will be, hopefully you'll stay tuned for that. But yeah, I want to, so over the next few days I want to finish up talking about my life. And so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from with this announcement. So this is about my first job. It's at a place that helps people with disabilities. It's helped me a lot learning how to work, learning what I can do, what I can't do. It's been incredible. It's helped so much with me learning like how I need to adapt, how I need to focus on work. Like what's working for me, what's not working for me, what am I doing right, what am I not doing right. It's been so patient with me. I've been there for 8 years now. Actually, I think it's been 9. Yeah, 9 years now I've been there. It's been so helpful. I've learned how to focus because about focus, you see, you can focus so far, but like I have trouble focusing. I'm on medication for it. It's a norepinephrine selective reuptake inhibitor, NSRI, which helps a little bit, not much. I could take an amphetamine derivative, or amphetamine such as adderall, which would help a lot, but I can't take it because I was on something like that that's in high school, and it was Focalin XR. It was called. And I'm just gonna say this as a disclaimer. I don't know if you're going to experience this as what I did. So if your prescriber prescribes it, you can talk about the risks but go with what your prescriber says because you may not have this side effect. I personally did. Okay, you may not, but I started hallucinating on it. So and it's considered amphetamine derivative. So because it's so chemically similar to Adderall, they're not going to give me Adderall, okay? The chance of me hallucinating Adderall is way too high. So they're not going to give me that. But what you have to learn to kind of do is, like, you realize you're starting to trade off focus juice. You're going to go over here. You have to go, bring yourself back. And that takes time. You have to learn how to go, bring yourself back. And just takes you have to learn how to do that. You have to really realize you're over here. You have to realize over here, bring it over here. Because sometimes you don't realize you're over here till you've been over here for a while. You have to bring yourself back. But they've been so helpful to me learning to focus. Like if I start talking a lot, they'll bring me back. So they're very understanding if I can't get things right sometimes. And they've really improved and a lot of them have been really patient with me, and they've seen I've worked, and it's incredible. One thing that's really good about them is they will listen to your ideas, and a lot of places don't listen to their employees' ideas. They've listened to my ideas, and 2 of my ideas in particular have been implemented, and they did solve some problems. I've given out other ideas, and not everything I've suggested gets implemented, and that's everywhere. That's all employees. but they treat me like any other employee. Because at the end of the day, they're not gonna give me anything special. Like if they're not gonna like implement something if they don't think it's gonna work. But they value my input. They like my ideas. If they think it'll work, they might work with it. If they think it won't work, they won't implement it. But they like hearing the ideas I have. And sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're idealistic or they're not practical. In other words, they're not gonna happen. They're gonna work. But that's just what happens. But the two I had actually worked quite well. The one idea I had, I don't know if it was because of me, but I actually was able to save a website when the idea was implemented. Save one of our websites. Like I say, it was because I don't want to get out, which company I work for, because I don't think that would be good. Because I'm not face of that company. But it actually was very beneficial. Like I was telling my direct supervisor about this idea I had for a long time, and he said, "Yeah, that's a good idea," and didn't get implemented. And then our district supervisor was at one of our meetings, and I mentioned this idea to her because that site was really struggling. And I mentioned this idea, and she said, "That's a really good idea. We need to contact the people in California about it." It got implemented after that, and that actually saved the site. They got people to go to that website and buy stuff from there. So yeah, it really did help. So they listened. There was another time where we were having trouble with these items on a shelf. These items in bags. With stacking them, we'd have to go through them a lot, and it'd be easy to lose stuff, it'd be hard to find stuff all the way it was stacked. And so I suggested, well, what if we had her put the number on the bottom 1/3 of the bag and just kind of had them in a cascading pattern as we piled them up, and that made it so much easier. You just have them cascading pile at the bottom with the numbers sticking up, and we can just go see the numbers, just pull them off. So that was implemented. That settled that. So they do actually listen to my ideas and value my input, and that really makes you feel appreciated at a company when they listen to what you say. There are times where like I have to work over and I don't get a break, but that's not that often. That my manager will actually ask if I've had a break sometimes, and sometimes I have to refuse because it's rare, but I have had to decline. I should say not refuse, because I have the option of declining. So I have declined the break just because we're busy, and it's just what happened. But it can be a little upsetting when my routine in the morning gets upset, gets changed, but that's work. Things change sometimes based on need. So, that happens. You just based on need, things change. Sometimes he has me do things like if we get slow, I have to clean, which can get boring. I'm like, hey, it's a job. You gotta clean. And really I struggle with focusing, and I really do need to focus more on that. And I'm working on it, and I am. And I have to work on talking. I do. And I don't talk. I'm starting talking less. Some days I'm not so good, but I have to just stay focused on that job. That job's not as stimulating as my other job, so I have to just try not to talk to people as much. Try to stay away from people, and this is what my first job's like. Have a good day, everyone. Nope, excuse me. Still recording. My bad.